Welcome, welcome to Factorio Modded. We're doing SpaceX K2, and we last time landed my spaceship on Navis orbit with my train. Now I haven't done that. I haven't done the unload. What? Oh, I'm pushing the wrong button. That's not good, eh? Should destroy the tracks. Is that connected still? Yeah, okay. I was thinking I need to unload these, but there's not enough room. So, not sure what to do about that. Now I could make these all active provider chests, but I was hoping I'd have room on the side here to push it out and then have belted out. I'm thinking I have to both move all this out a tile on both sides. One tile out. I do lose a lot of antimatter stream to do that. Maybe I'm about to move it like in bits, bitwise. I mean, these tanks don't need to move. This is the engines. The engines are kind of easy. I think they're easy. If I move them out, then I can put these out on this outside, then a belt down here that goes out into my base. I might try that. I might need to make this a little bit fatter. I want to just do one train, but I think I do want to keep two. I think it's probably better. Technically I can move it across the tile, and it won't matter. I can just have this on the outside, and I can move the engines across the tile and just have nothing in the middle. That'd actually be probably the easiest solution. I'll take this out, just push it across the tile like that. And that'll be working fine. Just gotta build the outside of the ship with an extra 2 tiles. Well, yeah, it does need 2 because the would fit otherwise. I think it hooks into there, so. Just probably about sound. This is music. I might drop that right down. I get like pinged for copyright, and it's really dumb. I'm not breaking any copyright, it's just the game music. So I don't know why that happens. These pipes here, now the individual ones are fine. This is. Oh yeah, it's got less fluid between them because it. Oh yeah. I actually use long pipes. I should be doing those long ones, but it's fine. Oh, I dropped no room. Where are those? No room, really? Get rid of that. No room for long pipes. Still gotta be in alignment though. Still line pipe there, that will fit in. Cool, so these are filled up, and now we've got room. Of course I remove these internal walls, I don't need them. Give it to there. I've got a door and stuff, it's kind of nice. It was the internal hole originally. Technically don't need these internal walls, I can remove them completely. They are superfluous. I think the ship will be fine still. And I'm missing a tile in the bottom. That should be fine. Yep, valid. Cool, we can just copy all this. And do output pipes. Now I could flip half. Well, and that will be fine. Oh, they're wrong way around. Oh, they're empty already. What? How'd they empty out 48 and that? How'd they empty? Oh, the train must have taken them in that wagon, yeah. Okay, so I'll just send this back into that just left. That should solve that. Let's turn it off. We're gonna do tunnels. There's a tunnel. Now it's probably one of the commenters on my video said about solar science stuff. I was like, actually, maybe I should build solar panels around the sun. Very good idea. It's called space. None in storage. Do I not make them or something up here? It's weird. Are they available here? No. What? I don't make space underground belts up here? That's criminal. I actually run out of underground belts. Huh. Okay. Well, I can always make some, but I just didn't realise they had none up here. So I think that's biosludge. I need the lubricant. I need to get lubricant sorted. How's this looking? Got a decent amount of antimatter. Have to get more though. Power-wise, we're getting quite a good buffer. We have to keep growing power. That's right. Reminds me, I was going to increase my power production. The solar panels. I need to buffer up. I think like thousands of panels. This is 200, I think. 1,000 will be much better. Now the flat panel. It's just two solid. It's really the multi-spectrum mirror that's the cost. This multi-spectrum mirror. There's all these things. So it's very iridium plate limited right now. We'll be fine, I think. We got 460, so. Diesel. Right, that's the faster one. Maybe increase that one as well. I should move these request to chase. Right, so how's that remote orbit going? We've got kaleidoscope. Now we're going to get more spheres, right? But we don't have any. There's sulfuric acid. How's the fill up of water again? I thought I fixed the water when I left. How's that gone back? I removed this. How'd that save game lose that, what I did there? That's so weird. I fixed this before. That was gone. That's so weird. I literally did this last time. My save game has gone back. Okay, that will solve the Naquitite train. So next time I see a spaceship here, I can dock it and all that. For now, I've got to figure out this lack of underground belt, which is kind of annoying. Now we're trying to get it to these strips here. So I could just go up this right hand side here, I guess. Yeah, got 2 tiles in. Let's go across here. Tunnel through. No, we want to back a couple so we can tunnel it properly. Maybe 3. And that should get into this reverse chest situation, so we can just push it in. Cool. I mean, this ship's all ready to go. We haven't set it automatically yet, it's all manual. This is actually fuel limited, we're actually not getting enough of these cargo containers out now. We actually got too many. Wow, we've got so many of these. 28, wow. We've got heaps of... Oh my god, we've got so many cargo containers. We got 212. 474, what the hell? I must be getting way too much surviving from when now I'm launching. So I'm like sending over rockets all the time, fuel, and a lot of it survives. Must be some extra. So it's sending 12, which turns into 60. Plus the ship itself, I think, turns into 55. So technically it's only 15 too many, but it's still too many, so I have to drop this down to say 2 for now or something. 2, 4. She moves this 1. It's gonna take ages to run out of. Really gotta measure it. I need to do some logics. I can't be bothered setting that up. So much logic to do. I could spend like hours and hours and hours just sorting it out. At least this ship is working. We're getting aquatite to my ship. Plus into these belts, but the belts are backfilled pretty quick. Meanwhile, Cosmic Dustlands is overflowing with resources. We could definitely just hook another one in, I think. Not quite. But there's a ton of problems. That should unload all that. These are all filled up too. Shit, we got so many. Holy moly, how we got so many? I've also got these space platforms to build with. Now these are they filled up already? Wow. It's actually like consuming the barrels slowly, but not the best logic loop I got. Let it slowly process the barrels, even though we don't need more. We've got plenty of barrels already. Keep that flow though going. I need to get this. That launched. Oh, what's all that shit doing there? Arcosphere collectors. Did I build them? No, I haven't built the tunnels. Let me get that lubricant sorted. It's around here somewhere. Lubricant, lubricant. Oh, they're not processing anything. Ah, because they're 10,000. And they're filled up too. Okay, research. We've got the Deep Space Science 3 now. We could start doing, could look at the plague and stuff. Plague rockets. Very expensive though. Yes, I can just wipe out a planet, but it's kind of cheap actually, the research now. And the research resources to make one is actually not much. That's worth trying it out. We should get more survivability, rocket safety. I think it'd be better energy weapons damage though. Don't have much in the way of these advanced tech cards though. We've only got 400, so it won't go very far. We can work on Deep Space 3. I mean, we've got these folding things, but not really. We've got more of the spheres. I don't know what ones we've got. I need like a count of all spheres. I mean, I'll just do a search for sphere. Is that all my spheres? I've got 12 phi and 5 lambda. Phi and lambda. I think they're all the same. Can't even convert those two. I mean, I got 2 of the 4 in this to invert them. But my recipe situation is not so great. These spheres. I'm not sure how I'm going to balance this here. This is going to be a bit of a nightmare. We'll solve it, but I got to figure out this unloading first. My spaceship needs to be unloaded, so I need to get this underground belt built. Means I probably should get. I need to find the lubricant. I couldn't find it before. It's somewhere though, obviously, but I just don't know whereabouts. It should be around here somewhere. It's sulfuric acid. Otherwise, just create another requester and do it. It'll be fun. Let's try and save myself some time. Let's put it next to an existing lubricant request. See one no. There's one. Put up by this. Look. That would work, but I'll put it back a couple tiles. So it's not too bad. It's only 50, it's quite low. We've got a lot of research in that. That's supposed to be 1800 research, and only had 400. How does it research that much? It doesn't really make much sense. This is supposed to be underground. So we'll get this. What? We got 19,000 space belts now. Well, that's good. I don't think we want more than 7. We'll go for 50. So how do we get all those? How am I getting this research still? How am I still researching advanced tech cards? Run out now. We almost got the whole thing, and that was 1800 research. So, from 400. That doesn't make sense. But it's still going. I thought I'd run out. 21 satisfaction still. When on the ground, I got plenty. I think Navis has this little research ship. Oh, it's actually getting quite a lot on here. That's looking pretty good. 13,000, 10,000, 40,000, 8,000. Yeah, that's good. I mean, orbit wise, I not that much. We got 67, 65, 79, 89. Yeah, we got quite good. We got 20,000 aquatite to get rid of though. I mean, this ship, we filled up another ship already. It's no available space. It should be launched on fuel. It's probably launched on fuel. Yeah. I'll still beam my space up. A little iron mine. Mine's pretty slow. Kind of tempted to launch this for the energy weapon damage though. I could just go grab a bunch of purples. Do I have purples in space? I think I do. 7,000. Yeah, probably should use more purples. Just turn the yellows off. I'll fill it up pretty quick. I should have launch on. Well, it does have a green signal to launch, but it should be green actually. I don't know if I've added the new logic on that. So there is a launch landing pad here that gives a green signal. Now this is supposed to be purple, and that goes to the other end and goes green. It's based on these different research signals, but I don't know whether. Yeah, it's not available yet. I haven't actually built it, so I need to put another one in. Hook it in. Make that green. I'll take my stuff. Oh, that's a bit different. Let's string stuff down there. Question is, why is there actually no defences there? It's actually main impression. A bit silly. So I kind of like that. Let's go make some defences here. Right, let's carry on with the automation. So we need this landing pad to get the science. So currently it's, when this is less than that, give us signal 1. So we do the same for advanced tech cards. Now it's purple, so it should launch. Oh, yeah, it's straying down there, that's different. Got the tunnels. That boat? I don't know. I think it is. Craft it? Don't have any. Not building. Okay, so we got the signal. This one's obviously less than 1,000, so now on the ground it should have my green signal for this thing. So lit up. On green signal and cargo full, but I don't think I need cargo full. I should do it more than X% full. I think when you do a signal on this to that's the signals it goes out. Now it's full and empty, so it's currently 251 full and 249 empty. So I guess it's greater than 254. If half full is probably enough to launch, I think. It just takes so long otherwise. I don't actually care about the extra stuff. So green signal is that is a green. And then it's also full. No, that's why an output green. No, the output here can be blue. Green is actually going to be when that is F. This is gonna. I need another one of these. Condition is where's F actually? F greater than 50. Output blue. So signal now we've got two blues. We do. So the idea is put two of them together. We have a solution. That one both have to disconnect from the ship. Hook it into that to that, and that to that, and that to that. So signal black equals 2. Yeah, green. Do a green signal again. So I've got one blue now. It's input. Why's that input? Oh, it's still connected. Okay, that's a bit dumb. So input is that. Output green. Here we go. So I just want green signal now for launch. Cool, let's change it. Do you need this red cable anymore? It's kind of a measuring cable, isn't it? So it's fine. So that's a bit, it's probably better set up. Half full is probably a better way to go for the research. That's my belt. I still haven't built my belt. I need some tunnels, but it's a sweet time to build. It's, yeah, they haven't built them all. I still got these Argosphere collectors launched down around. Oh, we don't really request them. I'm not sure where that came from. How did we actually get that in there? Oh, is it down here? Oh, this one steals it. How'd that one launch? How's that been launched? I launched that. I remember launching this one. First to a green signal. I think when we got less than Aquatitan and sent them out. It's just, if it's available, it should launch, I think. Yeah. Oh, energy weapon damage. 12. That's nice. A bit strong explosives, but I think this shell range could be quite fun. More robot speed. We've got robot speed 8. It's very expensive. 60% speed though will make a huge difference to my productivity, and then it gets. It's got the last one anyway, so we might as well get that. I'd like to get my own productivity. Why have I got this shitty one here with inserters? What the hell is going on there? A bit weird. We're supposed to launch these when we run out of cards. I remember what the logic was. They coming from over here. This signal was greater, less than 3k. Give me a grey signal, white signal, and grey. Yeah. They're all over, so the signals should be all the same. That's the blue count. Got 2 inputs. There's yellow, so that's the Then just on the ground. Up here doesn't have enough. Yeah, I think the ground and space for that logic. That makes more sense. So it's sitting up here to I need them. Meanwhile, these trains are still sitting up here. Now there's a whole little cargo thing up here. Not sure what I did there. Why isn't it going? You're not going that one. Is that closed? So this is red. Why is it red? I need a signal here or something. I can't fit it because of the way I've laid it out. Maybe. It's strange. I thought that would be fine for signals, but it seems I've mucked it up. I need a green one on the side. I don't have one. So I can't go through. Could do there and there. So now I can go. Now it's going to get stuck slightly closer. I think it's that there. It's because there's no green after it passes this shit, I think. We actually don't even need this track here. But that's the problem. Either way, it's nice that this is docked in there. We need to move the engines across the other side. We need to do the same as this what we did here. To get this over here. Alright, work that nicely. Need to fill those gaps at the bottom. Yeah, it's fine. Cool, so that's kind of moved. Don't need this here either, do we? Put the pump the outside above it. That's what was there, I think. It's piped around. It pumps out the side. We need to hook that up into a tank for loading. Robots are busy. Cool, so we can copy all this. All the belts. Yeah, it works on that side. Which is nice. So you get this, can that go any further down? No, I can't. Let's go there. Maybe they'll do the pump. That'll do. And then we can tunnel through this unloading of the ore in aquatite. Oh, it's one tile too high, isn't it? Splitter. Merge it up. Where's the merger? Sweet. And that should load up spaceships to go to the ground. But having to unload the middle. The robots are taking it because they request it, so it's not too bad. Not sure how else we lay it out to unload that. We need to move them further apart. At least the outside ones are nice and easy to get in off the ship. Either way, it's still nicer than the rocket because the amount of fuel to do the antimatter and the time. Like a 10-minute trip, 20 minutes times 2. Plus we get 200,000. Then you get the loading time. I don't think I'll be consuming that faster than the rockets I send up. Oh, we got all these belts down here to use as well. We kind of didn't need this train unloading because we could load stuff for the return trip. We could load stuff in here, but this what's that station called? Set the loading. That's not the loading we wanted, but that's fine. We can take turns, go different ones. Cool. Go back on the ship. Now why can't I go on board? That's what I don't get. What have I done wrong with this layout? I think it's this chain signal. I think this is around the wrong way. Still red though. Oh wait, the train's in there. Should be down to the left. I think they're both on the wrong side actually. They're both supposed to be around the other way. You go left. No, bring us down left. Stay dock there. And switch these around. Which left? There's lots left, eh? So the thing is, the ones in the middle probably should be active unless I use medium storage containers instead. They don't store as much. These store 40 each, but the medium container is 120. It's vastly lower storage capacity. I've got 4 slots versus 2, but then I can actually pipe it out, which makes it more useful, but I could store more up higher though, you know, because slots it might take more physical space, but the amount of slots on the ship total will be the same. So that'll be fine, I think. So this internal one in the middle here is going to be moved. Which is, how do I do it? I mean, I lose a couple empty slots. I can gain slots. We don't really have mediums. Alright, do I make a medium here, for instance? And I can belt it out either side. It's fine. There's a belt between them though. That's fine too. Otherwise I do like there, and there, and then there. Maybe better stay with the bottom one. All four, but emptying them out is going to be annoying. We'll just leave this for a while anyway. We're going to be stuck here doing other stuff. Now, why did I build all that spaceship tile there? A bit strange. We're supposed to build four tile. Not spaceship tile. And we'll probably actually get this clamp going. So probably, I'm thinking here, back a tile. Let's take out 2 tiles here. '92, '92. Good. Turn that one off. There must be a better way to get the chest emptied. Otherwise, just don't fill the middle ones up. Let's do the outside ones. But that's a lot less resources. This is like half the resources, so I'd rather go to the medium passive providers. I can stack them up here. Same I can stack up there as well in theory. And then unstack them into the I can fill them up indirectly. We can fill it there and the bottom one as well. Take longer to fill the train up though then. I won't unload as fast. Not sure the logic on this. How do I get this nicely tunneled out? I mean, I could just put them into get rid of every second one. We have 3. Lose half of them. I think we can get them out easily though. Let's see, my green wire thing doesn't work. I have to change the totals. Measuring a different total. Where's this robot speed going anyway? We're going good. The robots we got available. 8,000 yen. 112,000. Holy moly. Got a lot of optimization. That's a lot. Got 2 Deep Space 2s. It's really awful. That's not much. Lots of electron components. Spaceship tiles, we got 200,000, that's alright. Better than it was. Yeah, if we got a train. I need to turn it on though. We got train, satellite, tracks, wagons. Yeah, this is like a. What's that, like a asteroid base? Asteroid field? Yes, this is a good day to stream. Well, we've widened it. We can probably add this cable. No, don't do that. Clamp. I need a power pole for it. You can fit it. Maybe one of those ones. And repair packs. I want a single one, it's kind of better what I want. Just for I don't know, we build little medium poles. Yep. Pylon poles, add on power pole. Maybe I should put one of them. 9 supply area. Oh, I do. Oh, don't craft that. Not this. Cannot connect wired. What? Why cannot connect it to wire? Okay, so orbit 5, distance signal 2. But what about this ship at some point as well, somehow? I'm not trying to do that yet, but I don't mind flying back and forwards if I work it out. I don't know if, or a J. I mean, we could put the ship train up one more tile. Almost finished emptying out these rockets of aquatite. How much is left in orbit here? We've got 8,000 left. What's on now? What's on Cosmic? 20, but it's can't land because there's no empty spots, which is what I want. It's the ideal. This is this bit of oil, which is great. I actually have more oil buffer. This has got needs 214k, and I've got 25. It's 100. It's 200. So I think we just need a couple more. We've got 14. And this one here I was going to send back at some point. all these cargo rocket sections. Cool, so we can't do any more cargo rockets unless I get Singularity Tech card, which is a lot harder to get to because of space science. But it's good what we got. We could grind out this one. Well, we can't actually get Deep Space 4. Oh, we could do the supercomputer. 42 netcoin process is pretty serious. It would be nice getting the more efficient card recycling though. I don't know if it's worth it. Actually get more uranium conversion or something. Too much Deep Space 2 though. You only get 10 vulcanite from 120 matter. Seems a bit wrecked, really. Strange ratios. Doing it well. I kind of crude from 12 matter, which is pretty cool. Deep Space 2. Could get the best belts, but they are very, very expensive. They're very amazing though. 17 max length. That's much more than what I currently got. So you need all that to build one. All neckbeam plate to build one or two belt. Oh my god, it's so expensive. I think some of these recipes are a bit of a joke. I mean, they're a bit too high up. And this thing here, get Mark 4, it's quite nice, but use nuclear fuel. I could do that instead. This is infinite, I suppose. They got real cheap. But they need, oh my god, look at that. That's a crazy shield. Wow. 50 intermittent canisters to make one. That's obscene. Fine. Flammables. Do we need them? It's fire damage. There's productivity. I could grind that. I don't quite have enough. I feel like getting some zones. Maybe another deep space discovery. Can't read off that docking clamp. We can read from this, these symbols. You can give it your own output signals on the ship. I could do like D2 for instance, that's docking clamp 2. So I could tell it to go from D2 to D3 or something? I don't know, or D2 to D2 or... Nice thing is the robots are taking the resources to this rocket ship, it's not too far. The best bit would actually be to request it on the path, like here, as a requested chest, and then belt it over. We find asteroid field stone circles. Where is it? Where are these places? Stone circles over here. Lots of rare metals and lots of magnetite. Okay, that's cool. Do it again. Cool, so we got this little requester going. Let's go and build the belt. Hook it in. Yeah. Come on, robots, do your job. Thanks, man. For real power. Thing is, I fill this up and then they won't deliver so far. Only fly this distance. I think even closer will be here. Request a chest. Or move right, like here or something. There's fly up and down here, but I don't think I've got any things around that. They should just fly to here now. Much less distance. 3 goes time. Broken mirror asteroid field. Where's broken mirror? Bumper field, dead space. Oh, I don't see that one. Where is it? Broken. Top one. Where it is though. Can't see it. Maybe it's here, but I'm not looking hard enough. Oh, it's up there. Like that. Guess screw that. Should be on that. Should be like 480 or something. There's 6,000 available. Got one there. We got. Yeah, I guess there's a lot of slots. Found razor field. Iron ore one. Here we go, we got 2 sides. Should fill this little trip up. Should be filled up, ready to go as well. It's both of them waiting on Navas to process the actual resources. So I got to hear the resources. Too much purple already. I was looking on the actual processing, so looks like it's okay, but this thing here definitely not a vitamin range. So that's planet tulip. I was going to fix it last time, but didn't do it. I've got solar entrails. Solar entrails. That's amazing field. Magnetite and methane. Lots of methane. Methane's what you want. So you can make oil. Yeah, 219 methane right at the beginning. That's great. Just now I have NAC as well. That's awesome. It's far, far away though. It's way down there. Holy moly, it's a very far away. It's definitely a big spaceship to get to that. Could put a steam buffer over here as well, Pondage. We have to make a lot more solar panels though. How this is going to go, but we've got lots being requested to produce. No low spectrum mirrors, so we've got 928. We've almost got a whole chest full of these, which is great. I mean, these ones are 8 times better, so that's like 8,000 normal solar panels. Technically I can just use normal solar panels. We've actually got 33,000 of them, so I can just send them all to the solar orbit and not even process them into better ones. But then I need like, each of them needs tiles underneath. They're smaller though. The normal solar is smaller, isn't it, than those ones? It's a space-wise, actually. These are 4x3, whereas these are 4x4. So 16 versus 9, so 8 times worse, but then they are 9/16 the size. Do some math. Let's do some math. Convert it, right? So 8 times work better. So 9, 12 by 16. That's 8. It's really only 4.5 times better. So I should have seen the solar panels up there. I shouldn't even bother with these fancy panels. 4.5 times better. I've got 30,000 of these. I should just send them off to the sun. We'll just research. Found something, but what do we find? Black Mirror. We found Black Mirror. Okay, so it's through British TV show. Wow, that's a massive necrotite. Not sure where that is. Here's the Black Mirror, way up the north. Not too far actually, it's not too bad. Don't know these deep space zones. There are actually. Now, it's going to take ages to empty the ship before I send it back, which is a big problem. Now, the other thing I could do is take it from, drop it in there to the south as well. So got multiple belts filling up with it. I think that'll work there. From the middle. I should be grabbing these as well. I should be just taking down. You know, this rocket's most of the heavy lifting. Then we're at sky fragments. Sky fragments. Stone and methane. Oh. Alright. Yeah, asteroid fields there are, but I'm kind of keen to find out. Now, I'm not sure these are not requesting. Say they got no satisfaction. For not enough robots. It's probably what's happened. Is it 220? Should be fun. Well, rocket launchers seems to be doing pretty well. Necrotite. Might as well fix tulip with a few more cannons. These ones are going now as the processing. There's 5, and they're kind of full, so get another one in. I can do 3 belt line. Now I'm using gas over here, which is a bit strange. I thought I'd be not using gas. Gas power is a big thing though. This planet's... Do I not have I thought I had the other thing there. What do we find anyway? Another asteroid, shattered skies. Stone underneath. What's the other one called? Why don't we... Where's Tulip not make enough resources? I thought I had like this whole gas setup down here. That was fine. It just looks like it's fine. Big field. Must have had emergency need for this. I'm not turning it off. We'll switch that off and see if that is fine. Not barely running, they're only running like 20%. But I don't want to use this oil, I don't have to. I've used methane. Well, the free start's better. Oh, so we got that in between. And that one's better. Oh, we got this side one though, we don't really want that. What do we got this time? We got Realm of Shadows. Wow, big. Oh, it's actually quite close. Full on aquatite. Is there anything in the map here? Raw metals, copper, and aquatite immediately, but I think the map. Realm of Shadows is actually really close. It's there. Oh. It's not too far from Kaleidoscope. What's that? It's kind of feasible. I mean, it's a monstrous necrotite. This is quite a small necrotite, but I just happened to give lots of water here, so I was like, oh, I was quite happy with it. Now, do we go back to Basilisk? I've got these 3 fields to explore. I've almost finished emptying out this ship. I need to refuel it though, so I haven't actually done the refueling. So I got this, got the refueling over here, but I didn't actually hook it up to where I need to refuel. I'm going to have to go all the way around and go up, which is fine. Just a few tunnels. Right. Oh, help. Oh. Hey, June. Thanks for the raid, man. I still haven't, I need to, like, shout out to, Star Destroyer. Here's my little, my little ship I got going. I've got I was just trying to figure out how to unload it. So I was decided to do half and half of requester chests and belt to unload out of the spaceship. Because I can't, as far as I know, you can't turn the arms around with robotic commands. I'm like, well, I need to have extra belts to take it out. So we're just discovering stuff. We got God Dash. Is actually literally a name of the place. We got God Dash. God Dash. Oh, that's pretty close. No necrotite though, so that's kind of useless. So how's your stream on your maze, your K2 maze? You must be nearing the end of that actually. You must be getting quite far in the tech tree. I saw you a few days ago and you were getting quite far on the advanced techs. Definitely had the firepower to wipe out the biters. I'm trying to get antimatter fuel to my spaceship, my one. Kind of costly. That was my original where it took off my spaceship. I need to make more antimatter. Half the side of the train load, and the other side unload. Then use the constant command to control their enabled status. Yeah. Could do that. I could yeah, I definitely want 2 trains though, so I actually think I need more space. I'm not sure. But yeah, so I could have that this one loads and this other one unloads. I could have one more tile between. I'll move the track along way one and then have another unloader into this one. Yeah, I actually don't have to, no, I just need to remove this and push the track across way one. That'd work. But yeah, I wanted 2 trains loaded up though, but it's actually taking a long time to run out of resources. It's actually still loading into my rocket here. This rocket just drops down to ground when the landing pad's full, and it's not full, not empty yet. Down on Narvis, this little necrotite processor ain't empty. We've got this chest that's still unloading, so we're not really ready for that. But yeah, last time I tried out the trains, it was cool. I built a train yard at Kaleidoscope and had the docking, so the trains loaded up necrotite and then went in and out, in and out. And this other train loads into the storage area, so the so purely it's a loading train, and it's just go off to the middle of nowhere to get necrotite. It's a long trip actually. I was thinking about getting some more trains. I'm not sure it's going to make enough, but I think it will. I think the one train might be enough for that. Because I need to get 21,000 necrotite per spaceship trip. My little spaceship should be fine. I'll see about making giving it some wings out here. I got some more space available. I can get to 2,000. I got 1782, so I got a little more space. Not much more. I can definitely make it a bit bigger. It's being fun though. I'm having fun with this mod. It's quite a challenge, like trying to figure out the. I mean, it's a lot harder than I'm used to. I'm used to playing vanilla. This is my first. I've done K2 before, but that was my first branch out into mods, and yeah, it's awesome. Quite fun. I need to keep going up, I think. I'm gonna go across. Nah. Use the 5 length. And some tunnels. We're trying to get to up here. There's a docking fuel pump. Thing in here. And a pump. I'm gonna load up with antimatter fuel. Should be nice. We can send my ship back, automate it somehow. I gotta figure out how to automate this ship. We've got docking clamps, so in theory, I've given the ship on the top right up here, D2 the signal. So in theory I can connect some constant combinated logic on it to send it back and forwards, and we might be alright. I don't know. Hard to tell. Not the best in the logistics. I've got some logics going, but all learnings. Apps, tunnels. Oh yeah, I've got to make you a VIP, June, when I get icons. I haven't made any icons yet. I haven't even activated my affiliate status. I've actually, you know, I leveled up to it, but I was wanting to make some icons and follow me and all that sort of stuff proper before I do it. And I haven't had time. I've been working my day job, and can't do Twitch all the time. Got 509,000 antimatter stream. Definitely more. So we've hooked up the pipes. No, we should start filling my spaceship up now. Is it going up? Yeah, it's definitely going up. So this is going to give me some... Cool, so I dock my spaceship, and no, these bottoms aren't requesting. I thought they'd request, but it's supposed to take the 400 here. It's going to that one instead. It's not going to these ones. So I've run out of my buffer of deep space astronomical science because it's not researching its zone discovery anymore. I could build some more engines, I'm thinking. I might get see if I can get some more engines on this ship. I'll just do it over here. 2, 3, 4. I think it's there, should be fine. We don't need to go all the way down either with the defense on it, because the engines have their own hull. They're fine. Let's take this away. There, take away that. Put in the fuel. You need to protect the top of it though. Take this side stuff away. Don't fuel for this. Maybe just in case I expand it. Let's do that for now. Do the same on the other side, keep it nice and level. So, let's integrity it now. 18, we've got plenty of room. See if we can get to the other side. Take that out. We can make some more rockets. Oh, that one's not charged. I don't think these are charged. I think I've done this wrong. No, it is charged. Just having the icon, that's all. Oh, it can't be empty space. Fine. One more tile. Then we'll be able to get a bit faster. We're a bit faster, I think we'll do that. I was thinking about putting some more actual storage tanks as well. Engines. I could do triple engines all the way up. I could do 3 lots all the way up. We'll see. Kind of like going wide at the bottom for now. I reckon it looks cooler. This is going to make my ship much faster, hopefully. Might counteract the weight difference. We got extra weight before. Is that right now? Is it integrity? Passed. Cool. And we still got 170 tiles. So that was only like 60 or something to put 2 more engines in. So I could definitely put another couple engines up here, but I think I'll leave it at that for now. I don't want to go too fast. I think I'm actually more concerned about defenses. Might need more lasers. I don't know. Maybe more. The Homium accumulators are fine. I might give this another blueprint. We don't want tiles, train start, train names. We don't want platform. We don't want these. Is that it? Those. That's part of my ship. Can't really take them away, I don't think. The trains won't work if I take them away. I think that's right. So this is the how many engines is that? That's 14 engines, eh? So Cuckoo Mark XIV Train II. Cool. Definitely try and make another one. Let me put them down though. Be annoying. This we built on top of space tiles already. We'll put it on the ground maybe. Anyway, we'll put it into my blueprint. So that's the original one. Where they're on the internal. I think I blueprinted the oh, here it is there. This is my first train one, but I haven't done the outside train part at that point. New version, so we got this one here now. I've seen that different iterations. I was slowly changing what my ship has over time. That was the original chemical wing version. This one here. So look how small that is now. It's like really tiny compared to what I got. Like half the size, even less than half. It's a nice little chemical engine though. I guess technically even the chemical, that one there, if I took away some engines, it could have a train dock like it. In there. It wouldn't go very well though. Do like a really like a little transit one. Kind of like this antimatter transit though. It's almost filled up. Now I can start exploring again. Yeah, I don't really. I mean, I'm trying to do this folding thing. I call it protein folding, but it's not folding. Got these arcospheres. They're real expensive though. And I haven't figured out the logic properly on this. I know how to fold these arcospheres because the recipe flips. This recipe here, when I started, was not these. It was different, and it's flipped to be the same as this one. So how do I flip the recipe back? I have no idea. It's good for the first, first time through. Then these ones flip too. So these made like that. They're on polarization now. When I started, they were the other one. They were different one. They were this one, I think. Lambda. That's on 0 lambda, and this one's on 1 lambda. So I need to get more arcospheres, and that's all from my remote place. I might go check on the spaceship, see how it's doing. The ring's fine still. How's this crashed spaceship? Still there. Hasn't been destroyed anymore. Doesn't actually look that big now, but it's still big because it's got these the trains they've got 3 trains. And you can tell they use, they load it up. They got requesters, and this one unloads it. That's curious. So they use. This is like an unloading train. This is like no, this is a loading train. This is an unloading train. Then they got this fluid wagon one in the middle. I'm not sure what they got logic wise. There's no room really. Oh, that's weird. I can cut and paste a broken machine. Didn't know you can do that. I can like put down rubbish. Ghost rubbish. Their trains are huge. I mean, they've done huge trains, and they've got this the condenser set up. So I'm guessing they had a big power plant at the bottom, and then the engines. Power plant must have been down either side, a single power plant, and then I've got engines along here. Not sure. I've got to go back there at some point and steal that ship. I kind of want to test flight this though. Let's have a quick save and do a test flight. I kind of want to go to I want to go back down to the south, get some resources. I need to get some more of those temples screenshots. Go try to solve this puzzle. So, 3 to launch. Yep, cool. Alright, where are we going? There we go, map. So we're at Calidus, and I've been here, but I want to go into Basilis. And the realm of we go to realm of shadows. This is insane aquatite field, so it's not too far away from Kaleidoscope. We'll go to Cephi afterwards, that's unexplored. So we're going to Basilis. Oh. We're going to here. B for Basilis. Now, so it's going to take a long time, I think, to get there. Let's see how fast we get. We'll have to go defend the spaceship from asteroids. Rest down the front of my lasers. Now, it's going to take 20 minutes to fly there. It's quite a long time. And that's even my new engine I got. And we're going. Well, it's getting faster, it's still getting faster, it hasn't maxed out yet. Wasn't much energy to launch though, which is nice. But I think we're 170 speed before. Yeah, I think I need it. I have a triple engine, I think. Why'd they... Oh, that's right, because I haven't... Yeah. Let's go and fix this. Oof, we're getting smashed. My shield's powered out because I forgot about this. Kind of need steam, you know. Here we go, we got this going again. We'll make some steam. There we go, that's fine. Got power again? Should do. Are we going? We're gonna start going? Stop. Engage. Oh, we're missing a tile somewhere. Oh, we lost tiles down the bottom there. Shit, we lost 3-4 tiles. Okay. That's a bit of a problem. The there's no lasers down there, so I guess if these they miss. Well, they're powered out, I guess, so that's probably the main problem. Let's go put my items on, we'll fix it up. Alright, let's get going again. That was a bit of a mistake. Alright, okay. Gotta make sure you've got power in your ship, you know, before you actually launch. Stop, engage, should work now. I've got enough lasers, we should do. Now we've still got the 100% streamline bonus, which is nice. Those 177s were max though, which is a bit disappointing. I thought it'd be higher. Yeah, this spaceship thing's really awesome, eh? You're supposed to be able to automate it with this console here. So top right, it's got these commands. So you can set a speed signal. You can even set like a star signal. That's strange. I set this signal here D2 because it's my docking clamp. So I figured if I want to go another docking clamp, I set some. Hook up a cable. Now, another person who plays the game told me to hook up this constant combinator and you set a speed then. So say you do like a hauling mission, you can tell it to go a certain speed so it doesn't hit somebody, doesn't need so much asteroid protection. But yeah, this was my first ship with a train on board. I was showing you the previous version before. This is the previous version. You can see that had it was hollowed out. It was much faster. This one here we did like 220 speed, whereas the current one's only 177 because it's got the extra weight. So it was that slightly different. It was missing. The new one's actually got more engines, but it's slower. It's the weight difference. And this one had the fuel line on the inside, and had to move it though for the train. I'm thinking about. I can move these walls. I can remove the walls. And maybe move the power thing, but I kind of like keeping the train separate for now. The storage. It's still a 17-minute trip though. I'm going 178, so quite a long trip to get there. So the good thing about this travel though is you can actually see it on a star map. So I'm flying through my star system. I flew from Navis, so we went along here, and it goes down here as you leave the star system. So I've been to most of these planets. I actually am on most of them. I'm on here, this asteroid belt. I'm on Kreen, Shu, Constance, Maelstrom, Gannis, Akos, Tulip, Aurora, Navis, and orbit of the star itself. For the star orbit's where I actually want to set up. This one here is like a real small little orbit I've set up, but it's just for doing science for. But the solar panels, 15-20%. So I'm pondering the math on sending normal solar panels versus flat solar panels too. Now, if I send solar panels, I'll need 9 tiles per solar panel. I need 4.5 times as many solar panels as these ones. The same amount of power. But in theory, if I send 30,000 solar panels times 9, it's 270,000 of these space platforms down, and I can have heaps and heaps of power, and I can beam it to Navis. So if I beam it here, I can use it in this is the beam receiver, and you can just turn it into fuel based on water. So you just heat it up, the heat received from the other solar. So I can beam solar power here and turn turbines with the water that I've got stored here. And it's pretty efficient because these are condenser turbines. So they turn steam into water. And you keep 99% of what you do in this one. It's pretty awesome, but you do lose beaming. When you beam it, you do lose it. I mean, I've got a big solar field out here. It's quite big. It's like I don't even know how many of them I got actually. I got 8,500 of them, but I could have 30,000 of the normal ones, and I generate 3 times the power in solar orbit. It'd be like 120 gigawatts, which would be really awesome amount of power generation. But for now, I'm just going to keep growing my solars here because, I mean, it's just easy. Definitely more solars. Need more power. I do like this view though, when you look at this, you zoom out on the spaceship. It looks quite cool, just the top down of it, flying. With the intimate engines. Quite a nice looking engine. It's taken so long to get to this point. I mean, if I was just doing normal SpaceX, I'll be probably half or a third of the time to get to this point. But because I got K2, it's really slowed it down. I mean, some of these robot improvements are really gated behind a lot of things. But I'm glad I'm getting speed I'm getting. It's 15 minutes to get to the next place. It's not too bad really. I mean, we're flying from here down to here. It's 20 minutes. I mean, that's not too bad in the scheme of the whole so-called galaxy I'm living in. It's probably, I mean, it's probably an hour to fly out here. I don't know if they're going to offer me anything on these remote stars. I mean, the furthest I've been is been to the star here, Arione. I've been to Anathema. I've got a little ground base there. What's going on there? So I've been to Arione, I've been to Argus, I think I've been to Halcyon. Yep, been to Halcyon. And Argus. I think I've been to Capellus, Team Magus, Calamity Oriole. Now I've been to Basilisk once, but only went to Necrophos. Actually since found 2 other planets here. With temples. Oh, getting damaged. I'm really keeping it repaired. Looks like there's a lot more space debris. Yeah, it is pretty slow, eh? The fastest you can go, like for the Spaceship Victory, you're supposed to go 250. So I'm going at 177. The Spaceship Victory is this one here. It says, unlock Spaceship Victory condition. Ride a blah blah integrity ship with a Nexus running in distortion driver mode at 250 speed. So my fastest ship I've done is 222. And this current one's 177. So yeah, you can't get much faster. It's quite slow. But the thing about the spaceships is I think you're supposed to automate them and not fly on them yourself. And the idea is you don't lose any resources to have them flying around. You just lose antimatter, which there's a lot of power basically. So you just need lots of solar panels to make the antimatter to fly around for no resource cost. Because when I send these rockets instantly, they cost a fortune in rocket fuel, and I end up with all these barrels. You know, like I make all this rocket fuel here, then I send it off to my barrel recycling factory, and I got like all these barrels that just sort of sit around forever. But I do recycle. I mean, I'm trying to turn them into stuff, but it's really slow to get rid of them. What have we got? We got Shadeland, copper and nectite. Well, that looks pretty good. And methane. So look at the map. Huge copper field. 16 mil. Don't see anything else here though. Could go grind out some kind of thing that archery shell range would be useful. Yeah, so I suspect with the spaceships you're supposed to it's very important resources that you don't lose any in deep space or for exploring. Because for exploring, say I rock myself to like this place here, Rigulus, and just in orbit for instance. I mean, I'd have to send all the stuff to put a rocket in space or land on a planet and build stuff on the ground to be able to get out of there. I mean, I'd be stuck otherwise. Hey, Computer Addict, how's it going? I've seen you've got some I love your cargo ships you're making. It's this is I need a bit more work in this ship. I need to get some automation going, but this is like my test run to fly back. I did my first run of Naquitite on my trains. I did quite well. Looks like enough fuel. Yeah, we're alright. Yeah, Clowntown server, I saw you doing quite a lot of work on that. I think you're doing most of the design work. I saw you doing a lot of logic on the panel here. I thought about doing this D2 for docking signal. I'm not sure how the docking signal is automated so far, but I haven't done that yet. I got space to build slightly more strip. I got 170 more tiles. This is actually slower though than the ship you saw last time. The last ship I had was this one was the one you saw last time, and this one went 220. So it's basically the same, overlaid. It's got a couple less engines, but it doesn't have a train. So this one is a faster ship. So the cargo ship definitely a lot more intensive. I can actually carry a little bit more containers, so enough room for another 400 container space, which is like maybe 8 more of these red containers. I think I probably put another set of engines here, or we'll go another one over here. I'm not sure. You can reduce your structure stress by filling voids with walls. Ah. Structural stress. Yeah, I'm not too concerned with the structural stress because I got a lot of cargo space still to go. But if I do get low on it, definitely that's just pretty cool to know that. But I hope to get another couple engines in. I'd like to get back to 200 speed, I think. 178. It's not quite there. You know, this is a 20-minute trip. 20 minutes is a long time to travel. I mean, we're currently here. We're heading down to Basilisk. Now I do need to, after I go to Basilisk, I was going to go to Realm of Shadows. I'm not sure. Otherwise I go to Kaleidoscope and pick up some Naquitite. Because we've got my Naquitite's coming in quite well. Then we got almost enough for a trip. Ah, let's see. So if I fill the ship, all the gaps up with walls, which is really stupid, it would actually have faster speed. That's really weird. Okay, so I just literally build walls everywhere. It'll go faster. That's so weird. Not that I want walls everywhere, you know? It just seems strange to me. So this is now... Yeah, it's getting a little bit more speed. So it's going up a little bit now. We got like a little bit more speed. I mean, I actually don't have any walls available. I need all more tile. We're done. So what's one tile worth? You know, 0.05 or 0.04 speed. Maybe even more. So 1827. Is it stopped? Is it maxed out? I think it is. We'll take one away. Yes, it's definitely half structural stress more. Yeah. But when I took one away, it actually dropped the speed by like 6. Which is weird. Like it's like it's reset the speed of it in one go. What's the speed gonna max out at? Might take a while to figure it out. What are my tiles ready here? Might want to fill this side up actually. There's maybe want some more. Some more panels. Oh, we got room. Cool. Let's get some more solars up here. I had another person comment on my YouTube. Hey, is there not building up there? We're not building empty space. Oh, I also didn't select it right. It's better. See you later, June. Thanks again for the raid. When I get VIP, I'll add you. You'll be definitely a VIP if you want. It's been very helpful. Been very helpful. Too many tiles. Let's get rid of that stuff. It's better. Take care, June. Hope to see your stream tomorrow. Alright, how close are we now? 9 minutes. So far. Holy moly. Now the fuel wise is actually not too bad. I mean, we've actually not used too much to get here. It's quite cheap on the antimatter. I think it's more the these canisters for this engine that's the real expense. So we used like, I think it was 4 antimatter reactor canisters to get the temperature to 10,000, and then it's dropped down to there, and we're about halfway. Well, no, yeah, we're halfway. But we're a bit down. It's like 4 canisters one way, 4 the other way. It's 8 canisters. It doesn't sound like much, but each one's like 1,000 antimatter. Plus that cold liquid needs where's the cold liquid? It needs all this super cooled stuff. Yeah, but 2 times the amount of that is super cooled. Yeah, I'm just eating the bot penalties. I'll show you the death statistics on my robots. The all-time on my death is 116,000 logistic robots have died now. I'm losing 7.3 a minute. Quite a lot. Yeah, it's just a drain on my resources. A lot of dead logistic robots. Not many of the construction bots though. Not many have died. I mean, those ones I think have died from the biters actually. They kind of fly over their fields occasionally to build stuff, and they die. But the logistics like flying around, they drop out of the floor a lot. Yeah, the numbers are dropping. They're not as much as they used to be. Looks like dying is a little bit less. Oh, they don't take attrition. How's it going, Alyssa Love? How's it going on your base expansion? I need to increase my. I need a clonable antimatter production, but you can't. At some point now, if you don't have modules in here, you can't speed it up, and you also can't reduce the power cost. So these are 258 megawatts each. I can't drop it, so 4 of them is like basically a gigawatt. So I technically can build 13 times 4 right now, and I think I need them all. I think I'm going to make a lot more antimatter to be able to do what I need to do. How's my speed end up? So we're well, speed's almost going back to what it was, even though I took away that tile. That's strange. Maybe you can boost the structural integrity and take it away, and you still get to keep the speed. That'd be a weird bug. So You launch max speed, you dump down like a full lot of walls, and then you take them all away. 7 minutes to go though. Not too bad. We probably should be building something. I'm being a bit. We set up the Star Corps thing here. We've got this little field. There's a huge necrotite field. Multiple necrotite fields, but Star Corps is actually quite far out. It's well, no, it's actually closer. I'm an idiot. I really should be getting this one developed. It's actually closer than Cosmic Dust. Well, there's 26,000. Oh yeah, it's about the same distance from Cosmic Dustlands, but this one here I'm at closed scope. It has actually a lot less necrotite, and I'm flying my spaceship down there. There's the fact it's got so much water ice. I really like it for the water ice. It's just, I don't have to ship anything up for the water. This is great. I mean, it's got its own little water train, and just picks it on up. It's pretty sweet. The water ice is so good, eh? Like you just get, it's basically infinity. I mean, this patch, right? This patch here says 8.5 million. But that's 8.5 million for one of the water ices. But a water ice is worth 100 water. So it's actually a shit ton of water. Plus, the field is 100% efficient. So it's actually 17 million water ice. Oh, we're about to get smashed by biters from that technology. Suddenly they are gonna all be in range of my artillery shells, so I'll be firing everywhere at the same time. Yep, all my artillery is going nuts. It's gonna get a lot of unwanted attention around my map. They're all firing. Bombs away everywhere. Oh boy. Well, have fun when the biters get racked up. We don't want to turn the pollution on. It's a bit toxic. Can't see what's going on with the pollution on. Good thing is we wipe these nests out, and then they won't attack me so much. But the ones I don't kill, they'll. I mean, those ranges. The range is actually quite fun. That's just the default ranges. I mean, that's pretty good. Oh, we actually almost got all these, there's only like a little area here we can't reach. Not sure what research to do now though. Could go to get some better shields. I think that one's probably worth getting. Kind of cheap to research. The one afterwards. Yeah, we get that one too. What this one? Magnetic monopole data. I'm not sure about that one. I might use too much power to recharge. I don't seem like things dying in. Normally the biters like overwhelm me when they when I pop lots at once, but maybe my laser damage is so high now. They're not really hurting me. I mean, the laser damage is actually more important now for my spaceship. Getting the laser damage is the primary way to make my spaceship more efficient, is to kill asteroids faster. Like I pondered building the laser artillery on my spaceship, but it's a huge amount of power. It's a huge amount of power. I mean, it'd be great if it was, I mean, in theory you put it like back at the bottom, back here, like way down here. But I think it'd have to be like over the ship, otherwise I'll shoot myself. So probably between the trains, so it doesn't blow my own ship up. Because the idea is, it can blow my own materials up, I think. So we're in the middle of the ship. Like there. That's pretty good. We put a laser there. Might actually help. I don't know. There we go. Now we're getting smashed. The biters are rampaging. Oh, they smashed through. They got through. They are now laying waste to my defenses. Power's doing okay, but the field projectors are the shields are very high. I think it's like 35 to 50 megawatts each. Oof, we're getting smashed in so many places at once. Whereabouts? Are they getting through? I don't think they're getting through. This is all smashed up, but they'll die to this. You've got more lasers there. Plus some robots are flying down to help out. Last time they just got into my coal mine here. Yeah, that's it. I'm at 179 speed. And I'll click on the power here. Oh no, so I'll click on the power. You can see the 1 minute power on shield. Let's have that one there. So it gets up to 430 megawatts. There's a peak draw, it looks like. Spikes up quite a lot sometimes. So it's using like a big ton of my, you know, antimatter thing. I tried running the shield with my non-antimatter ship and it just didn't work at all. I didn't realize how big a power draw it is. I mean, they're just the base, the lasers are drawing about the same, but the spike on the shield is just crazy. 102 things, it's actually getting a bit bad. Where the hell are they? Where are they smashing things now? All down there. Oh, they are getting through down there. They're kind of keen, are they? They're spitting away. I don't think I can get much further though. They're just gonna wander in. I can just nuke myself. Done that before. Maybe I'll find this laser over here and get bored. The rest are they attacking? I think we're good. The robots are going out to repair stuff, looks like. We got, gotta nuke these guys actually. I feel like nuking them. So I'm gonna go to get my nukes out. They made nukes cheaper, so I might as well use the cheaper nukes. Bombs away! They're not actually much more powerful. Looks weaker actually, didn't even kill the big worms. This guy's firing. So rude. Just go kill the biters. I think a lot of those robots trying to fly across the gap. Probably. Anyway, let's go and nuke my own base. Whoops, we dropped 2 nukes on them. Whoops, we didn't mean to do that. Either way, we got them. Got them good. Alright, let's go and got some of these ones up here. These are annoying, eh? There? Yeah, let's get there. So there is this plague missile I could do on my home planet, and I was pondering doing it because I'm kind of sick of the biters here. The research is not bad to get, so if I got that, no more biters on my planet. No having to worry about like clearing them off the planet or anything. It's just that is gone. Whoa, we got a bit of an army here. Shit. Help my defenses out. Oh, that is shit. Whoa, it's a bit of an army. Let's go nuke these ones too. Oh, requires life support? Dang. Okay. That's my defense is holding it. Looks like we're right now. Oh, I cut my power off. Whoops. Bit of a mistake. Can we lay suppressing fire? Suppressing fire! Gauge the nukes! I think we held them off. Oh, there's a bit of an army waiting. Really, nukes available? Well, it must be making the payload still. Must have run out of payload. Oh, it's so great. I must have arrived by now. Maybe. Well, I guess I'm not going to nuke my own, I'm not going to buy my own planet. Alright, how's the fighters? Where are they? Oh, they're down here still. Oh, one guy's spitting in my... Well, he was. He got zapped. Alright, I think the extra range has been sorted. I think we're okay now. It's a bit weak up this north area. These nests are quite big. Oh, we soon arrived. We got 1 minute 53 to go. And yeah, we're not too bad on the fuel. Uninhabitable planet sounds like shit to me. Oh, I've still got 4,000 steam. How's my map? Where are we? Oh shit. Shit, we're supposed to stop. Stop! We've gone too far. We're supposed to land. Where's my landing pad? Shit, I don't have one on me. That's annoying. We'll go put these... spaceship platforms in here. Bit low on spaceship walls though. How many seem... Oh, I got 50 spare, that's fine. I need to go pick up a landing pod. We're gonna land on Chrysalis. So crystals will do. We'll go land down the ground. I'm gonna check out the sights and sounds of another planet. Do like myself a mid-solar system landing. It was quite fun. Wish my oh, it looks like it's quite safe. If I want to pick that up. Didn't realise though you can actually use the info thing to find the location. I should be doing this more often. So, those I found 30 of them. Is it in here or it is here? So this just should show it straight away. Didn't realise this. I was like a bit stupid. So I mean, I've been looking around this whole time. You also have spares separating the train bay if it comes to that. Huh. True. Alright, let's go and fly to the northwest on my nice snowy planet. And pick up my treasure. Oh, hello guys, what's happening? Do you wanna say hi? Take a photo? Photo man? Photo up? No? No photos? It's not to be, I guess. I need to make my I need to make a cargo spaceship. That's what I need to design. I have to off screen. Not sure I want to spend hours designing a spaceship on a stream. Oh, this looks different. Why is it dots over here and here? What's going on? I haven't zoomed out before. Why is there dots blinking? Hey? Strange. We got productivity 9, looks good, looks good. I like prod 9s. So we got speed, I think at laser 2 still. Who didn't go into laser 3? Bot load and unload too. Oh yeah. Right, I'm just gonna get some screenshots. Gotta get out. This symbol looks cool. Gotta go fly in and out and get me some screenshots. Alright. So even the temple is like kind of a nice screenshot. Just, print screen. Go put that in my Discord. Where's my Discord? I'm in a screenshot channel, so this is Chrysalis. I don't even know what the star system's called. Anyway. You got like a little eye, like even like this thing looks different each time. I don't know what that's supposed to be. But a bit strange. And then you got the symbols. You probably just care about the automation logic rather than the actual ship design, though, as I designed it for Structure Integrity 500. Yeah, I need to get the automation logic, eh? I mean, I got 2000 structural integrity, and I probably could grind towards the next one. This next one needs 2000 packs, but because of my research efficiency, I think it's more like 800. So I probably should start that grind. So I get another 500 from that, which is pretty good. Now, I don't know what the puzzle is with these temples. I mean, all I know is I've got star mapping and I can do SV coordinates. Why are they destroying my stuff? It's not right. What are they doing? I'm not dying, it's fine. I guess we're still cleaning up. Yeah, it's fine. Alright, so these things here, I think they tie into Fenestra. Not the crashed spaceship, but the ring. It looks very similar. And they've got little slots. And I think when you power it up, they might become active or something, and you can lock in like coordinates. So you got 8 slots. I'm guessing 8 coordinates. I don't know. But you're supposed to charge this up with bloody Naquium processors. I'm like, oh my god, Naquium processors to charge it up. Oh wow, this is up to 1400 degrees. So you're not supposed to be able to beam energy here very well. It's very bad. So on now it's orbit, I've been beaming engine here for like a long time now, just to get it hot, so get some power. Beaming from this one here, 0.35% efficiency. So I'm beaming 4 gigawatts of energy, and I only keep 0.35% of it, like 0.35. It's like not even. It's just above 1/3 of 1% of the energy gets there. So it's not really heating it up very well. But if I get it up to 10,000, I can actually get a gigawatt of power running there, even if it only runs for like a little while. It can drain down from 10,000 to 5,000, for instance, and that might be enough to get that thing going. So I'm like, well, I tried setting a spaceship there, and it didn't work. It had like some anomaly interference, and said it'll take 2 hours, and I was like, well, I'm not going to sit in a spaceship for 2 hours because I don't have enough fuel to get there in 2 hours. I'll run out of fuel and I'll be stranded. This one's going to my asteroid field, Cosmic Dustlands. So this is going to this place. This is my first Nequitite base. Got trains and stuff going different Nequitite fields. And it's just basically heating up this gigawatt turbine setup. Nothing fancy, but it, enough power for the whole base. So, I mean, this thing is pretty much staying at. I'm really using 50 megawatts on it most of the time. Get heaps of power. I mean, I think that I mean, I was using them before with just the condensers, and we also got Gannis is my frozen planet. So this planet used to because of Krastorio 2, used to be able to do air sucking. So I used to be able to suck nitrogen and oxygen out of the air, but they all disappeared. They used to be here. It all disappeared from the game. They decided that that's cheating, so they removed it, and then suddenly I had massive brownout. So this whole planet had no water because it's frozen. It's a giant frozen wasteland. There's no water at all to get out of the ground. So I couldn't use any water pumps, so I had to start shipping over water barrels, and then I had to get power. I could have done nuclear, but I was like, well, by the time I already had unlocked this by the time it happened, so I was like, well, I'll just get a gigawatt power going. So we got that going here, and that just goes at night time. This is my gas power equivalent, and solar panels run the rest of the time. I mean, I've been here for how many hours is that? That's a lot of hours, right? Been on Gannis for like 200 hours from this planet. 13,000 solar panels. Where's the other one? Let's go. Got Kaleidoscope. That's my other asteroid field. This one's set off, but it's not on currently. You can do autoglaive for killing biters. I find that quite useful actually. I might just do that on my home planet at some point. Oh, this can go almost anywhere, can't it? Maybe I can do this. Is it? Oh, it's 10% to these remote fields. It's curious. I'm also seeing it to Fenestra while it's doing nothing though, so that powers up a little faster. This thing could be useful. Here we go. We'll heat that up a little faster. Before we tapped water ice in the belt, we were doing the cryonite slush freezing recipe to ship water ice, so we wouldn't have to deal with barrels. Yeah, I didn't even know about the barrel recipe until like 250 hours in. Some person was watching me stream and they're like, "Why aren't you using water ice?" I was like, "What? What's this water ice recipe? I don't know about no water ice recipe." Yeah, so I feel like a real idiot. But I got it going, and by then I'd already set up water barrels everywhere. And I haven't switched it over still. I've got heaps of cryonite. Actually, how's my matter production going? Looks like it's going good. We got 59,000 matter, so we're actually backed up on the iron ore production from the matter. That's cool. Still got my coal mining as well. I still got to speed this up and redo it. I've got to relay this whole mining setup up. It's really inefficient. Where's my... I think the water frozen ice was here. So we set this up here and we never used it. I mean, I was going to hook up delivering this. But yeah, we got heaps of cryonite. I've got... That's cryonite. Gannis was my cryonite planet. We didn't even have a big mine. We only got this little mine here. Nothing, basically. Like, this patch is a 27 million patch. That little patch here is 27 million. And that's 100% efficient as well, so... This stuff's just gonna be mine forever. I mean, I'm not gonna run out of this anytime soon. I mean, the only thing that slows me down is actually probably the processing and delivering it offshore, which is more limited on delivery cannons and you know, processing speed of the Cryonite. I mean, I've got the, you know, Krastorio 2 advanced chemical plant though, so that makes it much faster. Otherwise, like this one here, I need it's 8. It's like it's the equivalent of 6 of these. 6 of the chemical plants. So it's a lot faster. That's with the speed module though, and prod 3s. But like a lot of my bases like this, like this, I'm gonna go back here. Yeah, delivery cannon charging speed is a huge bottleneck actually. Didn't realize how big it was on the remote planets. Like when you're in the edge of the solar system, like which one is it? My ore planet. Who's it? Maelstrom. This one here. This is like they're on the edge of the solar system. The solar panels are negative 80% almost, and the cannons have 884 megajoule to charge. So it takes a lot longer for them to charge up than the ones closer in towards the center. A lot further to fire it. And I actually found out that you can't send stuff that goes over more than 1,000 megajoules. Too far. So you have to get lots of them, lots of cannons. I mean, I've actually got 6 cannons here, sitting iron plate, and I've got, this is just one. It was a 45 million patch. Now it's down to 35 million. But there's lots of these patches. There's another 31 million there. If I look down here further, these are 61 million. These big patches all over the place. I mean, 31 million there. Could get heaps more resources. 29 there, 36 there. Yeah, so we can just hook that up as I need it. Good deal. Cool. Alright, let's might land my ship and get me stuff out of here. I mean, no, I used to build the exit, you know, build an exit rocket and all that. But now I've got the matter. I'm like, well, I just want to you know, go land. This is gonna go chrysalis. Engage. This should get there by myself. Technically I could like get the trains out, pick some resources up and stuff like that, but there's no point. I need to get I guess I can fill the ship up with more walls. I'm not going to use the space, just for speed reasons. But I think I want to use the space where possible. So it's only 30 seconds to get there, so it's not too bad. Just gotta fly into there. You can also put holes surrounded by walls and get total voids too. Oh, okay. Yeah, but get a void. That's 8. That's 8 walls though to get a void. Make a donut ship. Yeah, I guess you could. Kind of like the idea of my yeah, solid ship though, making use of all the tiles. But I guess if you're going for speed, could be different considerations. Maybe I like the flying in shape. Could be a good one. But like maximum speed. Yeah, the locomotives could definitely What? We got factory spaceship 3? What the shit? That was not supposed to be that fast. I had only 2 deep space sciences. What? What? No, really? What? Really? Oh, this thing is humming along. What's going on? We got 2. Well, where's... How... What? How I got so much? How did I research it so fast then? I've only got 2 in storage. This thing had nothing in... Well, it's got 2 there. What's in the requested chest? 10. So how did I research it so fast? This takes 2,000. I swear the science is funky now. It's 145% productivity on this, right? Because of the prod 9s. No, but when I started I had 2 Deep Space 2s. And it takes 2,000 Deep Space 2s. There's no way I crafted 1,000 Deep Space 2s in the time it took to fly. Like the last 20 minutes. Or less than that actually, 10 minutes. 10 minutes! I did not craft 2,000 Deep Space Science packs. I'm making 12 a minute. There's no way. It's impossible. Look at that. It says I'm making 18 a minute. So how do I get 1,000 in 10 minutes? Math doesn't add up. It's a bit strange, I think. Hey, I don't mind I got it cheaper than I thought. Says I consumed 816 in the last hour. But that was it there. It's consuming about a lot in that little buffer there. Look at this, it's consuming like a lot there. So I guess 816 is equivalent to 2000 then. But still, I don't know how I crafted that many. I'm only crafting 16 a minute. Yeah, but I wasn't storing those. I only had 2 in storage. But there were none, there were like only 2 in here. Yeah, well, I'm not complaining. Got more research than I thought. So I can't do this one because Deep Space Science 3 is a monster. But we can actually get that. We can get bigger we can get even bigger ship now. I mean, another 500 tiles is awesome. Thanatos. Alright, anchor. When we land on the temple, it disappears. Thanks, man, for the lift. Let me in. Come in. Let me in. Let me in. Let me in. I think my doors were over there. I could just open that hole in the wall. It's so funny, like removing like this the idea of a person picking up a wall of the spaceship and ripping it out and going, hey, this is my door. I'm out of here. Booyah! Now that was a lot of fuel. That was... Yeah, that was a lot. That was like 40,000 this time. That's fine. What's that sound? With the water. Anyway, next we want to go on this star is we're going to go down to Androgun. I don't think I've been there. I've got the surface. I don't think I've actually landed there. I'm going to go Androgun. I think there's other ones in the star system, but to find them I have to like stop and start in between. To be able to like land between them, if that makes sense. Androgun. Where is it? Can I not go there? Oh, it's down here. Oh, it's 2 minutes. It's quite slow. Why is it so slow? Because it's got to go out here, and then down there, and then back in there. It's quite... Really like in the star system, it's slower than it should be. But technically, if I hop in this ship partway through the system, I'll be able to land on another planet. So now it's at Tartarus. Oh, I might stop at Tartarus. Stop. Will I stop at Tartarus? Yeah, I'll stop at Tartarus, have a look. Maybe, I don't think it will be a temple planet, but we'll just check it. If it is, I'll keep the save. If it's not, I'll load back. Because I don't want to waste my time landing on a... Tartarus is meant to be hell in the Greek days, I think. But yeah, it's definitely a moon. Alright, let's have a look. So, Tartarus. Definitely no temple. Okay. That's cool. We're loading back. Let's also have a look. I thought maybe we get a temple, but I think it's only the planets that have, each planet has a structure. Which is usually the far right of each thing. It's kind of hard to land on it normally, but I think it automatically, the inner ones always it always is a temple. I think like the biggest cheat, well I don't know if it's a cheat, but it's part of the game. It's like if I fly between this place and this and stop just past halfway and use the landing pad, it'll actually land me on the innermost planet in the star system, which will be a temple. So I can just teleport basically all that way, about to see my ship. But to get home, of course, is a bit different mission. But it's a good way to, like, you know, explore without, you know, you can always send rockets to rescue yourself. You don't have to send your spaceships. Probably should like help out on the defenses though. I think my lasers are quite powerful. So when I get here, I know my actually wonder how now its orbit's going on the Nequitite. I think we dropped it all down to the ground. So none there, so we're all good there. We're all done. So Cosmic Dustland should be sending rocket fuel. Ah, it's not available because it's all full. They're end. Okay, it's fine. I think Tulip, we were going to build some more launches when we got more gas. We're going to have gas. Yeah, that's fine. Kind of want to set up a von Neumann ship that just delivers deployed build Spidertron planets. That sounds awesome. I think I understand what the term is. I built a robot ship that builds the whole planet. This one here, this little one here, doesn't look like much, but this is the Cuckoo Mark IV, and the robots in it can build my whole delivery cannon base, and the delivery cannon base gets to building a rocket and builds rocket fuel. So yeah, just do that. So yeah, you don't need much of a ship. You just need one that has the right ingredients to start the base up, which means you need lots of belts, inserters, power poles, all that sort of stuff. And enough solar panels to start you up, just to kickstart it. The hardest thing is actually getting it near enough to oil field if you can't ship in oil, because you're going to use gas power initially, or some sort of, I mean, solar's okay for the inner stars. The outer stars need, like, you know, nuclear and stuff, so you could bring along a nuclear setup and just power up straight away like that. That'd be fine. Alright, so we're going to Nauvis on this one. But yeah, it's kind of like mind blowing when you get. I tried it once, and it worked, but it was real slow because the build order has to be quite perfect to be able to ramp it up, and I hadn't quite perfected my blueprints, so that didn't work out so great. But it worked. Just I had to go along with myself in a rocket and fix it up. But yeah, bootstrap solar, it'll work. Just be a bit slow. Alright, we're just going to land this here. And Tulip needs to have that green wire hooked in. Cool. Alright, we're here. Let's go land on the planet. Now, I'm not going to land on the spaceship. Oh, actually, there's no reason not to land the spaceship because I have to land the spaceship anyway, don't I? But I kind of like landing with this thing. It's quite, I just like landing with this thing. It's got this nice little sound and animation. But yeah, I recommend you try it out in your inner solar system. It'll be quite cool little test. Have you haven't got a base there already? They destroyed. What? No, they destroyed my landing ship. That's not the most important item I have. Oh man. Really? Ah, oh, that's so rude. Should have picked it up. Oh well. That's a bit of a bummer. I've got a spaceship to land with though, but I mean I can't. I have to go and send another one over. I send a rocket or something. Just a bit rude, you know. It's the dot from their little slime. They slime balled me. I mean, I wish I had a lot more time to play this so I can actually automate a lot more. I got heaps of my base is still manual. My arcospheres is not automated. My Necrotite delivery for spaceships is not automated. I haven't built cargo ship yet. I think I've got all the rest. Most of my. I need to get some more energy beaming as well. I need to build out that. I need to get more antimatter production. This one looks. That's a curious symbol. Let's go out and have a look. That's what we got in the. I don't know what that one is. What's our symbol this time? We got rocks in the way. Change backpacks. Cool. Now we got a speed module. Right, let's get a blueprint. Screenshot. This is Andrew Gunn. Sorry, solve this puzzle. I don't know what it means. They're all different. Maybe it's like pairs of two. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's only 6 though. I need 8 of them. But maybe these are another pair. That's like 3 though. Doesn't really add up. Don't know. Plus the temple angle is different on each planet as well, which is I find curious. I'm not sure the temple angle is different on each planet. So we've got the same 3 objects but different angles. Alright, let's go land the ship on top of these biters, eh? Because they were a bit rude to me, I think. A bit rude. Alright, anchor. Ah, I can't anchor on their base. So rude. Ah, I can't even flatten them. I should have flattened them, man. These guys, they can't withstand the mighty power of my spaceship. I don't want to land too close, otherwise they might damage it. But can you handle it as daddy? Yeah, daddy's coming. Kind of tempted to land just below. But they might, you know, destroy my ship. I don't want that. So I'm a bit scared. I've got lasers and stuff. We'll go land up here. Where's my ship? Fly up. What's my fuel anyway? 5,000 degrees. Where? Oh, we're getting. Fuck! Don't destroy my shit. Stupid worms. No. No, you don't. Oh man, look at these guys. Destroying like my lasers. Well, I tried to land on top of them, it wouldn't let me. The game dropped me back to choosing, which is a bit sad. Because I got K2 mod, and the K2 mod you can't build basically on top of things. I think normally C you can. But the biters have like a creep thing and there's a radius around it. You can't put anything in that radius. So it stops you doing turret creep against biters with the K2 mod. At least that's my understanding of the mod. I thought I could land on top of them though. That seems a bit rude, I couldn't. Alright, what's that fuel like? 103,000. That's a bit low. Yeah, we did get to land on 2 planets though. Oh man, I want to do Death from Above. I feel ripped off. Now I've got to land on I've got to go to Realm of Shadows, drop off my stuff, and then we have to fly to Kaleidoscope. But I don't know if I'm enough animated to get back. It's a long trip. I might have to send another ship out to rescue me. An antimatter ship. I could build a antimatter cargo delivery ship. It'll take ages to get out here though. But I do want to go to this planet, so I think Realm of Shadows is a long-term investment. I'm just going to set up a beginner base, not a real base, but just a drop base, so I can rocket out there at least. Yeah, I could send antimatter canisters. I prefer not to. I prefer to send antimatter stream, but I think we're okay. That's all the time. I think I've got to look to log actually. Oh, thanks. Oh, I got to follow an hour ago. I didn't say thanks. Citadel Reparty, thanks for the follow an hour ago. I still got to set up my follow stuff, and I actually should activate subs at some point. I'll head to the star system, but that'll be me for the night after that. So we're gonna get to Realm of Shadows. That was the goal. These were like nice little oh, gotta do it here. Realm. Engage. I could start building another ship though at home. So now this. I've got the blueprint, so I can just make another one. Now I could build the faster one. I can do the non-train one. We'll do this one. And looks like it's got some stray thing, but that's fine. We just need to hook into the fuel, which is just... I think that fuel's hooked in. Yeah, hooks the fuel in there fine. Looks like I've not got the same... I can't build there because it's not ground space. I find it annoying, you can't build an empty space. You can only... You have to wait till it builds it. But that's okay, I guess. So we'll just do 2 lots of building. Do that and wait till it builds all the floor tiles. And we'll put the rest on top. I don't have enough floor tiles. I'll probably do. How's my solar panels going? We've got 864. It's quite a lot. 41 gigawatts. See if I want more. Gotta keep increasing the solar field. Need to make sure we have to get heat or antimatter production basically. Get a bunch of antimatter spaceships flying around. That's my distance. We're only on this basilisk here. Gee whiz. Right, how's Navis orbit? Yeah, so I think canisters, I don't have many. I've got I actually got 0 up here. What's happened? We've got no particle stream. Oh dear. Something's broken on my production chain. We got no material testing packs. Oh. Oh, we got no... What's missing in the request? Ah, copper. We got no copper in orbit. That's awkward. So because of no copper, we've got no antimatter. I know I've got copper, but it's just I think it's been used for other stuff. Like these data cards. I guess I did do a lot of research. They're probably buffering it up again. I need to see more copper up, that's for sure. Haven't done that for a while. Probably not from Navis. Probably I mean technically Cosmic Dustlands could be a copper place for me. It's an asteroid field, but I could go mine the copper up here. These huge fields. But shipping it down is some pain. I mean, I think it's too far to send a cannon from there. What's the artillery cannon? Everyone's any up here? Oh, we do. All right. What's the power? We're going to Navis orbit. Can we get there? I don't think we can. No, we can't. What I've discovered is this will fill up to 1,000 megajoules and stop. Which is a bit sad. It means you can never use outside your solar system. Delivery one way back home. I thought it'd just keep charging up and just be a slower, you know, delivery. But it stops at 1,000. It just stops there and you can't go any further, so can't send delivery cans of copper. I do have copper on... I think Ron's got copper. We've got some copper fields. Could definitely harvest more. We've got one out here which we are harvesting, but what's going wrong with these? This is now this orbit on. There's no. Look. Why have I turned the cannons? Oh, I've turned them off. I turned them off a while ago because I had problems with an overload and I forgot about that. Oh, that's a bit silly. So I could have actually. Here's the copper sorted. I actually already had the copper ready to go. I just need to turn it back on. What about these down here? It's also Navis orbit. Where's the other one? Oh, that's just it. It's going really slow. I'm not sure why. So that should solve the copper. We should get material testing packs again. Now I probably should make the material testing packs more of them on the ground. I mean, my rocket on Navis does... Oh wow, we've actually filled up. This is phthalic acid. Still. I need more of these. That is too slow. We know this belt going all day long. I need another. I think another 3 artillery cannons. So we'll just copy 3 of them. Yeah, there we do. Testing packs don't stack very high. I think it winds up being more efficient to produce them in orbit. Yeah, they don't stack much at all actually. I think it's 10 or 20. We'll have a look on my cargo rocket. Yeah, it's 10. Doesn't stack much at all. But I don't want to send too much in space anyway. I'm just sending that, so just 426 is still better than nothing. And the cargo safety and the landing chance is so high, 99.85% cargo safety and 99.69% landing chance. So it's pretty safe shooting it up. Alright, so tulip. Where's tulip? Just need to hook in these. Reusability is quite high, it's 11 I think. We got cargo 12, survivability 12, and reusability 11. I could get another one in reusability. I could get one up to 12 as well. Well, get up to 11 I mean. So I guess we get 64% back out of 100 currently. Which is not too bad. I mean, I'm only losing 36 a launch. I mean, 36 cargo bits is not really much. I could get it higher though. It's very expensive. Alright, we're gonna hook into there and there. This should be all the same. Need to get them to Navis. I can kind of paste these better. And using the barrel cargo section recipe affecting hazard. Yeah, I do use the barrel. It's really good. You get 2 for 1 for 10 plate. Which this delivery wasn't so far. Like it based its starting point from where you are on the other planet. It doesn't reset to like a center point, so you're gonna move it. But built so far to the north. You move it all the way down. Oh, we've actually arrived. I want to finish this setup though. To tulip. Ah, not tulip, to Navis. Definitely more, I'll slowly get more power. If you control Alt, click the map, ping it, and click the link. Oh, okay. So I do control Alt, click. What? Try again. Down here somewhere. Oh, I see. Thanks for that. That's actually very helpful. Very helpful. Thank you very much, Computer Addict. I knew about pinging, but I didn't realise I can use it inside that thing. That's so much, so far. Alright, let's go turn them on Tulip. Yeah, you do it, but you do. I've noticed you ping quite a lot on that multiplayer. That's a great tool for a multiplayer. Oh, we're down to 6,800. So my actual production's now too slow on all this, which is a bit awkward. I mean, these are filled up. These like, these. Why are they not getting emptied though? On one lane. Okay, so we're gonna run out of well, this really quickly actually. This vitamin lane just going down really fast. I could copy this setup. It's not too bad. How did we do it last time? I really need a blueprint this. I'll make a better version of it. Something like round. Yeah, I don't know. Something like that. What's that bottom one for? I guess the robots are fast. So much faster than they used to be. We have to figure that out next time. We have to get that sorted next time. I might just go land on this planet and we get a sign off. And do a raid or something. Alright, anchor Realm of Shadows. Oh, yeah. Where are we landing? Doesn't really matter. Not a big asteroid, I think, and we'll be fine. Yeah, that'll do. My atmosphere gear on. Forgot. Alright, let's go put down same as I got at the other place. What was it? It was very kaleidoscope. I like this setup here, eh? This is great. Now I can't remember where I stored it in my blueprints. I think that's it there. So we definitely want this as the energy beam. Cool, that's all ready to go for power. Actually I could leave water behind. I've got water in there. Extra. I've got the 5,000 water in that. We're gonna just get some water barrels out of that storage. But there's no real need. I mean, I can sort that out another time. But it'd be nice to have a Kickstarter amount. And the other one I want is there's like a little blueprint I had. That was one of these belts. I can't remember what it's called though. Star Corps? I think Star Corps had like a little shitty thing. This little shitty base. Not really a base, but it's enough to get a rocket landed. Probably any will do. Cool. There we go. Now I can put some defences down too. I don't know if I got those these available. Meter point defences. They're gonna come. I might not have any available. which is a shame. So this stuff could be destroyed. Highly improbable, but it could definitely be destroyed by meteorites. Could craft one, I guess. So I can craft 5. Very expensive to craft though. I think there's some on the spaceship, but the other more expensive ones. How much fuel got left? 97k. Yeah, we have to undock from here as well. It is an asteroid, so it's kind of easy to undock from asteroid. Yeah, we've got this water here. So we just wanna need to get some of this. I'm gonna use that spear. What I did, I think it's in here. What? Those? Oh, it's because it's on my throwaway list. Space. We want to add that to 100. Oh, we're not going to use that. That's a spaceship. We don't want that. We want a platform. Where's the platform? Yeah. Could be crafting those 5 ones, I guess. Oh, so well, whatever. I want to feel it from that side actually. That's how the logic's supposed to be. How do we get through? Can we tunnel through there? Here we can. Here we go. That should be more than enough water. Supposed to come through that, but in theory, once we burn some energy here, it'll be fine. I'll leave the pipe. No harm. We'll just there's 1.5k left, but we can take these out now. Cool. That's my little footprint. We can always come back here. We've got a landing spot. We've got a rocket spot, so we can send rockets. We haven't got any like way to get rid of the barrels that we send or anything, but if we ever come here on a one-way trip, I can go and build whatever I need, like a train or whatever. And we're gonna have to get back. We've got 50 of them, so I think the antimatter is no problem. I think we're enough to get back. So we managed to fly from Calais down to Basilisk, go into 2 planets, and then go to Realms of Shadows. We could go to Cephi. It's quite far out. It's quite risky going there. I don't think I'll be able to land. I'll probably do a rocket land to get out, and the rocket's going to be crazy expensive because it's so far. Yeah, that's me for the night. I'm just going to save it and look to raid. See if anyone's around to raid. Raid Michelle. She's a variety streamer. She has a lot of Factorio Death World, and yeah, she's quite chirpy. So thanks for watching, and thanks for the follow, Computer Addict. I'll see you on the flip side on Clowntown server. Well, I'll be watching you play the game.